I want to tell you why I dislike residential zoning for assisted livings. When you go residential zoning, when you're buying an existing house and it's already in a neighborhood, it's in something that's zoned residential, now the city considers you residential and they may consider your business, your assisted living business, commercial. And to allow you to be in a residential area, in a neighborhood, and be zoned residential, they're going to put a limit on how much you can do for operations. They're going to put a limit on how many beds you can have. And usually that's 6. Across the country, a lot of local cities will say, hey, you can do this, but you can't do it more than 6. Sometimes it's 8, sometimes it's 10, but usually not enough to actually make a difference, not enough to actually be profitable. Now, I've done a 6-bed. It did not make me any money. I avoid this kind of stuff at all costs. So if I want to have 16-bed assisted living, how do I do that? Well, I don't do residential zoning. I'm going to look for other zonings. So I'm going to look for a multifamily zoning or mixed use zoning or some type of light commercial zoning, or even areas where there are no zoning. I'm going to go and I'm going to do this in those areas. So there's areas where you can actually get a house, an existing building, and you can renovate it, do an addition on it, and be outside of that residential zoning, right? You can be in some type of mixed use or multifamily and convert that way. Or you can find a piece of land that is in an area that is not zone residential and you can build new construction. That's my favorite way to go. But the biggest takeaway here is if you want to make any kind of money in residential assisted living, don't do residential zoning. Residential zoning ties your hands. It's going to limit you to 6 beds or 8 beds. And I tell you from my own experience, I did not make any money. I don't know anybody who really makes any money doing a small assisted living like that. So let's look at some of these other options, specifically multifamily, light commercial, or areas where I'm at, where there's areas where there's actually no zoning. So I would check those out.